Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Summertown High School here at the campus in G. McBee Court for senior night for an old District 12A rivalry renewed against Perry County. This is Clint Brazier along with Brian Long. Brian, we are going to give some shout-outs first to Will Pettis. Will is leaving the house. We've got Miss Macy Pettis going to be our producer extraordinaire tonight. Will's feeling a little under the weather, so we got a lot of things going on and kind of crammed into this. But Brian, old District 12A rivalry, get to do it at home senior night. What are you looking for?
Well, first thing, talk about good trades.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a whole lot prettier.
Look over here to see Macy rather than Will. I mean, no, Clint, it's one of my favorites right here. I mean, we've took plenty of whippings from them over the years, and we've give some, but it's always highly competitive. That's one thing I miss about us not being single A is not having this, even though we're playing them, but we went there a year or two and we didn't. But I'll tell you what I'm looking for tonight. I'm looking for a hard-fought basketball game. Summertown really got off to Perry County really played them tough over there early, and Summertown kind of got going later and was able to stretch it out a little bit. But I know you get in trouble by looking at scores, but both these Perry County squads have really improved since our first time we played.
Yeah, absolutely. To that point, Brian, the girls definitely have. They was a little back and forth at Perry County. They got led by scoring by Kaylee Bird, who had double digits against Summertown the first go. But we'll talk more about it when we get into this men's side. But men's team, Perry County, on a run.
That's scary. 2
big wins coming in here. Talking about a sleeper game and a trap game.
Number one, we went when the boys' game over there. We knew that something was wrong. There's no way we should have won that game by that much.
And of course, it helps when you had a kid hit 9
threes.
All right, we're going to stay right here with it for our national anthem starting lineups. When we get back, it'll be basketball action here on the X Sports Network.
Yes, sir. You.
Number 3, Haley Bird. Number 10, Grace.
I'm nervous. I know Wes is.
Number 23, Kristen Duncan. And number 25, Carrie Bird.
All right, there's your starting lineups. Thank you, Mr. Langdon Stanley. And I've had Macy, Brian, shining around on our coaching staff, our cheerleaders over here. Before we even get this thing kicked off, I want to give a big shout out and a big word of confidence and thankfulness to Miss Rhonda Campbell. Brian, Rhonda's in the house tonight, going to watch Coleman on senior night, but she is going through a battle. Rhonda and Jason have put two multiple state champions through the school, but they're even better people than they are kids. And Rhonda's going through a battle, and Rhonda, you have our thoughts and prayers. We love you. Rhonda's one of those. It wasn't just her kid's biggest fan. She was everybody on the floor's biggest fan.
And I just want to echo that, Clint. Just my prayers are with Rhonda and Jason and all the family, and we just all love them so much, and just wishing nothing for the best. But the T-shirts, like you said, Rhonda Strong,
yep.
And nice show of support for her.
Yeah,
tonight.
she's awesome. Kaylee Bell, if you're listening, we love you too, kid. All right, so we just trained turnover there, and Summertown missed a shot. Summertown's got it back now. Summertown will be starting all four seniors. Lauren Howell getting the start tonight. She's got it in the corner. Gives up top to Busby. Busby, the only junior in the starting lineup. Also welcome in Mr. Timmy Kinnick. He had to run our light duty, but we got him on here too. So Timmy, how you doing, buddy?
Doing well, Brazier.
I got him my hat, Brian, but he can't say what it says on air. Schaefer got it down low. Turn around off the glass. Good spin move off Abby Joe.
All we can say is it fits me well.
Yes, it does. All right. That's Thornton with it. Elena Thornton stops, picks her dribble up, gives over. Now Kaylee Bird, who had a big night in Perry County against these Lady Eagles. She's got it trying to work on Busby. Coming off the screen, stops, looking, almost throws it away, tries to get it to her sister Carrie Bird. Now it gives back in the hands of Kaylee. Kaylee Bird with it. At the top of the key. Picks her dribble up and stops. Well, was that not a double dribble?
I thought it was. I thought maybe I was asleep.
Now we're going to get a walk called before that three-point shot can go up. And they'll turn it back over to the Lady Eagles. But guys, we touched a little bit pregame. This girls team, they've gotten better and better every game they've played since we played at Perry County. But this boys squad, they are won 5 out of their last 6 with a double-digit win over Wayne County. Now that's tough.
Yeah, 48-36. Hold that Wayne County team to 36, and we saw them firsthand.
And played a defending state runner-up in Clifton down to a 2-point loss.
Yep.
So they've got some things going. Blackwood gets fouled. She's going to go to the line and make the first.
This girls' game brings me back to one of my, right now, Perry County's first 2 possessions, one of my all-time favorite Coach Willard quotes. Perry County's so worried about running their offense, they ain't looking at the basket.
Right, they ain't even look for a shot
no,
there.
It's just got a 5-second call no travel, but they've run a lot of motion down there.
Blackwood makes 1 out of 2 on the free throws. Summertown leads it 3-0. Perry County's got it now. That's Duncan with it. Stops, gets ripped from her by Howe. Now a scrum on the floor. Jones and a host of Lady Vikings down there going to get a jump ball to keep it with Perry County.
You didn't even have to call Jones's name.
No.
When you said it's a scramble, we knew she was there.
I think everybody watching knew Jones, the senior, would be down there on that floor.
Hey, but Clint, you and Timmy didn't get to go to Battle Creek. Hey, but Hannah came out un-Hannah-like so far this evening, scored 7 points right off the bat.
Wow.
Yeah, I watched that, and I didn't know whether her coach had lit a fire under her or not. But she come out looking to score in that game.
Perry County did get a good look off the inbounds, but missed the shot. Now on the ensuing, Busby going to pull up for a jumper. It won't go. Perry County's going to pull that rebound. Here's Kaylee Bird with it. Across the timeline now. Hands it over to Thornton. Lana Thornton with it. And right. Trying to feed down low to Carrie Bird, and that'll lead her too far and go out of bounds. So a lot of turnovers here early by Perry County.
I know that's 3 for sure.
They are trying to press. Gabby Long has checked in for Howe. Got it to Jones in the corner. She's in triple team. Should have some open people.
We had Long and Busby at the top of the key standing together.
Long from her spot on the right wing. It won't go. Rebound Thornton.
Perry County been really solid on their box outs down here.
So we hadn't got any second chance. Three-pointer by Bird. Good. Kaylee Bird, she can fill it up. Coach Gene's not happy. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. I do want to tell everybody, since Will had to take off on us, not feeling good, and we have his daughter Macy is our producer tonight, we're not taking any commercials. So sponsors, we're real sorry. we'll try to give you some shout-outs when I start thinking of you and stuff. But we're afraid if we go to commercial, we'll never come back.
Don't think Macy can handle it?
Well, Will didn't think she could. So we're just gonna keep everything here.
Tell you what, you talk about improving on the year. Now that Macy's sitting up here beside us, a lot of middle school fans know how far her team came from the start of the year to the end of the year. You just saw improvement every game, and especially, Macy individually as well.
Blackwood dribbles through the double team. Now we feed it down low to Jones. Jones got to get a shot off there, and she tried to feed it to Schaefer.
Jones looking for the pass instead of looking to score.
Yep, going to be a turnover there on the Lady Eagles. Thornton has it now for Perry County. She getting pressured by Long. Gabby trying to cause turnover. That should be a walk there, and it will be on Carrie Bird. So not very pretty here on either side right now, fellas. Ella Busby with it now.
Let me see if we can't get Ella going here a little bit.
Kaylee Bird kind of picked her pocket from behind. She couldn't save it before it goes out of bounds, so Summertown will keep it. Try the lob back door to Abby Joe, and she's going to pick up a foul that you don't like, 80 feet away from the action. Abby Joe's going to pick up her first. That'll give it right back to Perry County. We're knotted at 3. Kind of a sloppy start here for both squads, as Thornton has it for Perry County.
And how many times do you say that on either on homecoming or senior night?
It happens a lot.
Yes.
Three-pointer miss there by Kaylee Bird. She was wide open. Summertown's pushing. Now it's going to be another turnover as Busby's going to be called for the steps. I remember last year, senior night, it was just like nobody wanted to get the scoring started. But then everybody was like, well, I got to get some in and we're not going to play long. So it was just wild and chaotic. I think they played a lot more in that second half against Mount Pleasant than they probably ever thought they would, just because they got off to such a bad start. I think they're going to get a hold underneath. Abby Joe being just a little too aggressive.
For a second, yeah.
So Abby Joe's going to have to come out with 3:15 to go here in the first quarter. Ellie Lou Mason, sophomore, will check in for her. Going to get a 5-second call on Kaylee Bird trying to throw it in, so another turnover. Give it back to the Summertown Lady Eagles. Perry County still applying the press. Mason going to break it with a dribble. Gets stopped in the corner. Now gives over to Busby. Busby splits a defender. Now gives that to Long. Long for 3. It looks good from here. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Busby. Busby driving baseline. Going to attack her with a walk. I could see a foul called. I could see a walk called because she was just a little out of control, fellas.
Just trying a little too hard.
I think that's 5 walks that's been called in this game. That's more than we've had called.
And the last 2 trips have been walks on Ella.
Yeah.
Thornton with it for Perry County. Gives it up to Duncan. Duncan driving in. Ball's going to get, it's going to be a foul. Thought we was going to get a jump ball. I think we're going to get Ellie Lou Mason with a foul, and they will. Ellie Lou, you can't get in foul trouble. Posts already over there in foul trouble.
Hadley might want to get ready.
Yeah, suit up. Thornton for 3. Back of the iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. They're going to get a foul, and it's going to go the other way. Going to attack that one to Carrie Bird. Remind everybody, stay with us between these games. We're going to have all the senior night festivities. Macy will have those for us. Busby trying to feed it down low to Jones, and Duncan was just right there.
2 people right there, yeah. This may be back to like you were talking about. We're just trying so hard to make the extra pass.
Busby down low to Long. Long dribbles the baseline, now up top. Howe thought about the 3. Now swings it over to Busby. Busby with it on left wing. Up top, Long. She'll let the three fly. Spins in and out, no good. Now we're going to need a foul on Jones going after the rebound.
That's the team's fifth.
Nah, I think Cody's just real quick on it as soon as it's called to put it up there.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So the next one will be, with 2 minutes to go, next one will put Perry County to the line. Here's Thornton with it. We're tied at 3, and let's just call it a defensive juggernaut.
Yeah.
Kaylee Bird gives over to Duncan. Duncan sees space. She's going to drive white baseline. Gets cut off. Good defense by Howe. Gives it back up top to Bird. Bird to Thornton. Thought about the three from the volleyball line. She'll reset. Find a lane now. Kicks out. Three-pointer up on its way by Clace. Back of the iron won't go, but Clace follows the shot, gets a rebound. Shot won't go, but she's going to be fouled by Jones, and that will be Jones' second.
Perry County just looks a step quicker than us. I mean,
right now they do, for sure. They're just beating us to the punch.
Free throw by Clace rolls around and in. Perry County with the lead, first lead here in this contest. 4-3. She's got one more coming. I think Belle Warren's going to check in and get Carrie Bird. Should be a lane violation on Summertown, but it won't be because they made it anyway. So Perry County leads at 5-3. Here's Blackwood, who's checked back in. Sees light, shoot it, Riley.
Go.
Gives it up. Busby for three. Got it. Much needed basket for Summertown, as that will stop the bleeding and get Summertown off of 3 points. But guys,
I'm at a loss.
Blackwood's got to get a shot off.
She's got to
down
finish
there.
that shot.
We're just a little too unselfish tonight, I think, fellas. Duncan's trying to find a lane, going to kick out. Three-pointer in the corner by Warren won't go. Rebound Lauren Howe. She gives over to Busby. Here comes Busby. Dribbling down the middle, cross the timeline. Now Ella's going to drive in. She's going to go up. She's not going to get the shot to go, but she's fouled, and that will send Busby to the line to shoot a pair of them.
Glad to see that. I mean, we're being more aggressive, putting the pressure on them there.
First free throw by Busby's good. It's kind of like I told Jenna whenever they play Loretta. I said, you got a plan of attack? She said, yeah, attack.
Yeah.
Second one won't go. Summertown does lead at 7-5. Three-pointer on the way by Bird won't go. Duncan probably got away with a push-off, pushing Ellie Lou in the back to secure that rebound. And then she couldn't save it before it goes out of bounds. So to keep it give it back to the Lady Eagles. 46.9 seconds to go here in the contest. If you're just now joining us, this is Clint Brazier, along with Timmy Kinnick, along with Brian Long. Will Pettis, our technical man, is not feeling very well. So he's left it up to his middle school daughter, Macy. And Macy's going to be our producer extraordinaire tonight, as Busby just a little out of control, guys.
We're just out, and as a team, we're just out of sync. I mean,
nothing looks like it's flowing at all. You was talking about it just feels right, you know, just you miss this Perry County matchup. You know, everything was running well and good when Riley came up here, that first kid of mine that came up here. Of course, you got to remember, her freshman year was when that Perry County had those two back-to-back Final Four teams in the state. And they beat us like we stole something up here. And I was like, is it too late for us to go to Lawrenceburg? Three-pointer on its way, no good by Bird. Duncan's going to get the rebound, gives to Thornton, 14 seconds to go. But you talking about some wars in District 12A. Baseline jumper won't go. Fight for the rebound. Busby's got it. She's got some time to get a shot off if she'll run. Gets stripped from behind. Summertown will have 1.2 seconds to work. They'll be inbounding under their own goal.
That good hustle there by Perry County's.
Belle Warren chase that one down. They lob it in. Ellie Lou, she passes it back. Shot won't go. I don't know if Ellie Lou didn't know how much time there was or what, but that's how the first quarter will end. Summertown leads it in a close one, 7-5. We're just going to pause our microphones. We're not going to go anywhere just to take ourselves a break. But stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, back at it here on the X Sports Network. Summertown leads a close one, 7-5 in a sloppy first quarter. They feed down low to Blackwood. Blackwood turn around left hand, good take by Riley, good finish. They're just joining us, Summertown, with their two premier post players, and Abby Jo Schaefer and Hannah Jones, both in foul trouble. So probably going to be setting this first half. Three-pointer won't go there by Duncan. It's going to turn it back over to the Lady Eagles. And, guys, we kind of touched on it at the end. I think at some point you just got to quit worrying about the extra pass. Somebody's got to get to the rim.
Just go score.
Long dribbles through a double team. Gives out to Ellie Lou. Ellie Lou had the three but didn't even look for it. I got on to her the other night, too, about looking at the goal. Must be like talking to my own kid. Ellie Lou drive in, give out. Long let the three go in the corner. Side of the rim won't go. Busby going to keep the rebound alive. Gives to Long. Long dribbles baseline. They're going to say she stepped out of bounds. I did not see that.
Nah,
what about a replay? Does a replay work?
We'll set no replays.
We lost that with Will too. Well,
hey, we can question everything tonight. Will can't prove us wrong.
Yeah, you can't, can he?
Thornton with it. The right wing for Perry County. She's picked up by Gabby Long. Gives it up to Belle Warren. Now back to Thornton. Going to let the three go from the volleyball stripe. It won't go. Bird trying to chase down the rebound, and she does, but she flips it right back to Lauren Howell waiting.
We got numbers.
Busby. Long in the corner, back to Busby. Now over to Ellie Lou Mason. Mason up top to Busby. Now back to Ellie Lou. Now down on the low block to Blackwood. Blackwood going to turn in. Shot goes up and in. I think she probably got fouled too, as her left hand kind of got held. But Riley Blackwood getting things going for the Lady Eagles here in this second quarter. Summertown leads 11-5, 6:15 to go here in the first half. Thornton with it. Picks her dribble up. Going to get a timeout by Coach Crystal Edney. It is a 30.
Clint, Timmy, Riley looks pretty comfortable down there with her back to the basket.
She does.
She puts on a pretty good spin move.
Yeah.
That little hook she's got there, it's going in too.
I do want to remind everybody again, stay with us. We will have the senior night festivities between this women's and men's contest. We've got 4 here on this Lady Eagles side, and we've got 2. Is that right, guys, on the men's side? Just Cole and Kurt?
Kurt
just
Cole.
Cole.
Yep.
Gotcha. So they recognize 6 seniors, and I think some cheerleaders as well, maybe, and some band members, I think. So
yes.
May have a full docket. Perry County inbounds. They give it to Thornton in the corner. Ball gets tipped away by Howell, but Duncan, she chases after it. Now gets tipped around by Long. She knocks it out of bounds, goes into the Summertown bench. So we'll do it again. Perry County will be inbounding right at the scorer's table. Carrie Bird inbounds to Kaylee Bird. Getting separation, did Kaylee, doesn't pull the trigger on the 3 that time. Carrie Bird has it back, now gives over to Kaylee Bird. Now Thornton dribbles across the top of the key. Warren with it now. Looking for a spot. Gives out. Wide open 3 on its way by Bird. Won't go. Summertown gambled as Mason came in to help on the penetration, and it left Carrie Bird wide open. But 3-pointer now by Busby. In and out, no good. Rebound Kaylee Bird. Bird sees Warren streaking, but it leads her way too much. Going to be a turnover and give it back to the Summertown Lady Eagles.
It looks like Perry County's getting what they want down there. They're getting the floor spread and getting some kickouts for some open threes. They're just not going.
Long's 3-point attempt won't go. Blackwood tries to save it, and she does, but it goes right to Carrie Bird.
I don't think the threes are going on either end. How many we had made tonight? 2?
1, 2. Yep, one by each team.
Yeah, one by each team.
Kaylee Bird drives in. Probably should have been a foul call. Nothing there. Now Howell in the ensuing drive for Summertown can't get the 3 to go. Now Busby's got it back to top of the key. To Blackwood at the high post. Ooh, Riley had that lane there, and she picked her dribble up too fast. Lob down to Ellie Lou. Mason's shot won't go, but Ellie Lou's fouled. That will send Mason the line to shoot a quick pair of them. Pretty good pass there by Long. I didn't know what she was doing there, but it found its way to Ellie Lou. She can't get it to go, but she will shoot free ones out of it. First one spins around and falls in. Extends the lead to 7. She got one more coming, does Ellie Lou. Rolls around and good as well. Biggest lead of the night at 8. And just a defensive struggle ball game. You know, guys, we've talked about how bad we look. Summertown defense, though, held Perry County at only 5 points.
Yeah, I think Summertown's on a 9-0 run. Perry County was up 5-4.
You are correct. Duncan loses the handle of it, gets it back. Trying to work in on Howe. Coming off the high screen, stops, pops from the free throw line. This is everything. It's going to go out of bounds off on the shot.
A good defense there by Lauren Howe.
Mason inbounds. That gets it back. Gives over to Gabby Long. Gabby across the timeline in the corner to Busby. Busby for a long three in the corner won't go. Blackwood fighting for the rebound. She's got it. Boy, I'd like to see Riley just quit picking that dribble up right there. Keep working. Busby with a crossover there on Warren. Going to be fouled. As Kaylee Bird's going to pick that one up. Just be Birds first. Summertown will be inbounding. Right beside Coach Crystal Edney in the Perry County bench. Ellie Lou's got it in the corner. Gives up top to Long. Long working, feed down low to Blackwood. Blackwood turn around off the glass and good.
That's 7 for Blackwood.
Riley Blackwood really big here in this second quarter. Opens up a 10-point lead for the Lady Eagles at 15-5. 3.5 to go here in the first half. Guys, who do we have Friday night? Is it back to district?
Lewis
County Files. Coach Luke Scott, former Summertown Eagle, bringing his squad here. That should be a good one. Duncan can't get the shot to go, but she stays after it as she's a fighter. Gets a rebound, puts it off the glass, and good. Gets Perry County off of 5. First points Perry County scored this quarter. Now Busby going to try to dribble through too much traffic. It's going to lead to a foul on Summertown. Give it back to Perry County. That foul will be on Busby, and it'll be Busby's second, matter of fact. Thornton, it's over to Warren. Warren on the right wing, back up top to Bird. That's Kaylee Bird, over to Thornton. Left wing, looking now to Duncan at the high post. She'll let the jumper go from the free throw line. It won't go. Howe trying to clear the rebound, but she couldn't get rid of it fast enough. You can't let that turn into a jump ball, fellas.
No.
She's a guard. Rip it and go.
That's right. Take off.
So to give it back to Perry County on the alternating possession. Kaylee Bird with it. Top of the key to Thornton. Letting a three go. Got it. Elena Thornton.
That's 5 in a row real quick for Perry County.
Going to bury that one. Trim lead back to 5. Summertown coming over with the turnover again. Thornton. The transition gets blocked out of bounds by Busby. As Mason and Busby were just kind of playing a hot potato there and really didn't have anybody that they needed to pick their dribble up for.
No. And it's Ella could have very easily got her third foul right there as well.
Yeah. Going to get another timeout with 2:14 to go. It's just a 30. And again, we can't take any commercial timeouts because we're kind of strapped as far as producer-wise goes, but I do want to give a shout-out. Thank you, Macy Pettis, filling in for her dad tonight, as Will got a little puny and started feeling under the weather. I do want to take this time again, if you're just now joining us, if you see all the coaching staff, some folks in the crowd, our cheerleaders wearing the yellow shirt, we're wearing that from Miss Rhonda Campbell. Rhonda's going through a battle right now. Rhonda's the mother of Kaylee Campbell, former Lady Eagle state champion, and Cole Campbell, former current Summertown basketball player and state champion golfer, and she's going through a battle. So if you can reach out to them and tell them you're praying for them, say a big prayer for the Campbell family. They need them right now. Summertown getting away with a couple of fouls down low. If I'm Perry County, I'd be a little bit ticked off.
And she is.
But Summertown's just going to come away with the rebound. Busby's got it. Going to drive in. Shot goes up. They're not going to count the shot. I'll say she was fouled on the floor.
And you know, Clint and Nick Nance is here tonight. It's Rhonda's oldest son.
Yep.
Yeah.
He graduated in 08. A good basketball player here, golfer.
Three-pointer won't go by Howell, but Blackwood again getting a rebound, going up and off the glass with that left hand and finishing. All Riley Blackwood here in this second quarter has really kept Summertown in it and kept them with the lead. Thornton found a seam, driving in on Long. Layup won't go. Long rebound goes to Busby. Busby's pushing for the Lady Eagles. Ella picks her dribble up. Looking, brings up top to Howe. Back to Busby. Busby with it, top of the key. Getting hounded by Bird. Bird doing some really good defense. Frustrate Busby. Looking for Howell on the backdoor cut. I think we're going to get a foul on Perry County.
Perry County's defensively is really frustrating Summertown.
Yeah, very, very solid. And they're quick. They're quick-footed, and they're getting out into their positions really quick.
Lob up top to Blackwood. Now back to Long in the corner to Busby. Back to Long. She's left open. She'll let it go. Buries it. Gabby Long hitting that one. Brings it back to a 10-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Thornton with it. Picks her dribble up to high post. Team down low to Duncan. Howe with a good defense. Going to come in there and tip that away and steal it. Gabby Long with it now for the Lady Eagles. Hands off. That's Busby with it. Top of the key. Over to Howe. Out of Blackwood. Telegraphed that a little bit, and Warren snuffed it out and just stripped it. Now Howe's going to come in there and tie it up, so the alternate possession will go back to Summertown as they'll keep it. 42 seconds to go here in the first half. We've just had I don't want to call it a wild one, guys. It's just been a different one.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe
right.
it. Yeah. You're doing a good job describing it.
Gabby to Busby for three in the corner. Got it. Ella Busby makes it the biggest lead of the night for the Lady Eagles at 13, 23-10, 26 seconds to go here in the first half. Alana Thornton with it, top of the key. Summertown trying to get one more stop and hold Perry County to 5 points in each quarter here in this contest. Now, Summertown does get the stop as they're going to attack Kaylee Bird with that walk. I didn't see that, fellas.
I didn't see the walk. I didn't see it.
If I'm Coach Crystal Hedney, I've probably got a reason to gripe a little bit right now. Busby sees a lane, drives in. They're going to call her with a charge. As she was just way too out of control there. We're going to call as Duncan sets that up. I don't think it was a charge,
no.
but Ella had a pull-up shot that she didn't have to get so deep to do it. So now 6 seconds. We'll turn it back to Perry County. Thornton drives all the way down. Runner won't go, and that's how we will go to halftime. Lady Eagles lead it 23-10. We'll stay right here with us while we interview Coach Wes Long. We'll let them hear the band a minute while we're queuing you up. All right, Lady Eagles lead it 23-10 as we get ready for the second half. But we'll go over stats numbers with Brian here in a moment. But for right now, Coach coming in here, we're reviewing a District 12A matchup. And I think one thing you can probably be a little concerned about is how well you handled Perry County there on top of a Sherman brother hitting 9 threes. And this Perry County team's on a little bit of a roll right now.
They are, and that's been a concern for us for the last several days, and it's something we've kind of been talking about the last several days of practices. The chances, don't get me wrong, I hope it happens, but the chances of Layton having that kind of night again, against the same team anyway, pretty unlikely. We jumped on them early, and it was earlier in the year. So we can't expect that kind of outcome again. We've got to be able to play hard and do what we do, and hopefully the results will come. But I hope that we're mature enough to understand that. At this point in the season, but you never know.
Well, Coach, I didn't get to talk to you at Battle Creek. I didn't get to make that trip. But what was your team like? What was the morale like after the Loretta game? Played them tooth and nail. Then they just kind of broke away from you there at the end. But what did you see out of your team you liked that one? What did you see at Battle Creek that you liked out of your squad?
Well, it obviously was not the outcome that we wanted, but was so knocked out and knocking down a half quarter right there.
Get him a uniform.
But, we fought so hard. I thought we defended really, really well. We scored it well early in the first half, and I thought we just had a bunch of missed opportunities in the second half, a lot of shots right there around the rim. But, that's probably a credit to them that, kind of bumping us off our spot a little bit and keeping us from getting comfortable. But, had the looks that we wanted. That's a positive for sure. I thought we played really hard, as this team does a lot, and that's something that we've really liked about this team is how hard they play, how well they play together. And how they approach every day at practice. It's just been really fun for the coaching staff.
Well, Wes, tonight, and I know all your players, all your guys that play for you, they're special to you, but tonight's senior night. Talk a little bit about the two we've got tonight, because I know personally how much they mean to you.
Sure, it was one of those things, a few years ago, had to go down and coach middle school, as well as high school, and these guys were in 8th grade. They're two really special guys, and if I'm not careful, get emotional tonight a little bit, even though we got a lot of season left to go. Kurt and Cole, the way they go about their day, and the way that they lead by example every day with these younger guys, it's been really fun to coach them and get to know them as people. Come from great families, so I couldn't be happier and couldn't be more proud of those two guys.
And Coach, you couldn't ask for two better kids to set the tone for how you want your teams to play.
Absolutely, and I think it's rubbed off on these other guys, and I think that their impact on this team will be felt for several more years. With these juniors and sophomores kind of following their lead.
All right, well, Coach, good luck tonight on senior night. We'll go over stats with Brian when we get back here in about 6 minutes on the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Summertown High School. Halftime of the girls' game with Summertown leading Perry County 23-10. First half stats for Perry County: Kaylee Bird has 3 points. Grace Class has 2. Elena Thornton 3. Kristen Duncan 2. Perry County with 5 points in each quarter for 10. For Summertown, Ella Busby with 7. Abby Jo Schaefer 2, but picked up 3 fouls first half of the first quarter. She's set for the last quarter and a half. Ellie Lee Mason with 2. Gabby Long with 3. Riley Blackwood with 9 points as Riley's showed up big for the Lady Eagles here. Hannah Jones also picked up 2 fouls early, and she set the majority of the first half as well. So I guess 2 ways to look at it, Clint. With those 2 setting out, we may be fortunate to be up 13.
Yeah, we got a little more time to talk, too, because I don't think anybody's got the referees, Brian.
Oh, okay.
So we've got a little bit more time we can spend here. And here they come, but, yeah, Brian, touch on that. We've got a 13-point lead, but how many did Riley have in that third quarter? Second quarter.
8.
She had 8 of her 9.
Yeah.
In the second quarter, so really credit Riley Blackwood keeping Summertown in it as their 2 bigs were on the bench. They're back out now as Summertown has their starters back on the floor. Hal did come back out with the starters as well, as Long will start out on the bench. Feed it down low to Clay. She's going to give it back up top to Duncan. Now up top to Thornton. Lana Thornton going to reset her offense for Perry County. Going to have heartburn. I ate that hamburger so fast, Brian. Bird with it, top of the key. That's Carrie Bird. I hand it over to Clace. Now up top to Kaylee Bird. Back to Carrie Bird. Schaefer all over, and I sure don't want to see Abby Jo pick up that 3rd foul that far out in the perimeter. Duncan going to drive in, try to dribble into traffic. It's going to go off of Blackwood's leg, so Perry County will be inbounding under their own goal.
That's twice this half already. We done everything right but come up with the ball.
Yep.
I mean,
Bird with it in the corner. Feed down low to Duncan, and she gets hammered. Oh. Going to get a jump ball as Perry County faithful letting this referee down here know it. I was waiting on a foul on Jones.
Well, she was really aggressive. She tied her up.
Busby has it now. She's broke the press. Up top to Jones. Cross-court pass over to Howell for 3. In and out, no good. Jones there trying to get the rebound. It's going to be knocked away from behind by Kaylee Bird. Summertown be inbounding under their own goal.
It would really be a big bonus if Summertown for Lauren Howell just to gain some more confidence and be able to knock down a few of those shots because we all know she can shoot it.
Yep. She's got it, gives to Jones. Jones feeds up to the high post to Schaefer. Now low pass to Blackwood in the corner. Summertown going to have to reset. Blackwood picked her dribble up, hands to Busby. Busby driving baseline, gets cut off. Now to Schaefer, off the glass and good. Right place, right time there.
Just the way we drew it up.
That's right. I don't know what that play call is called,
yeah.
but
I'd like to see that drawing.
Yeah. Jones looking a little frustrated there as she thought she had the rebound secured. Just goes off of her fingertips, going to go out of bounds. Now Howell's going to get called with a foul, trying to keep it away from Duncan.
You know, how do you get that? And I mean, I know the girl was just on Jones' back on the rebound. But
Bird inbound. That's Carrie Bird. Going to give up to Kaylee Bird. Coming off the high screen. Thought about pulling up that 3. Gives it back up top. Thornton has it now for Perry County. Now to Carrie Bird in the right wing, picked up by Schaefer. Ball gets tipped away by Jones, stolen by Schaefer. Abby Jo on a foot race. She got a trailer behind her in Thornton. Abby Jo crossover, gets it stripped, now gives up top. Busby for 3, top of the key. In and out, no good. Fight for the rebound. Abby Jo just about picked up her 3rd foul there.
Yep.
But Perry County does pull it, and here they come. Duncan in the corner for 3.
Well, I thought that went in.
I thought it did go in.
I thought it hit nothing but net when it went in.
Had an optical illusion here from the Eagles' nest. It must have been an air ball and just looked like it stripped it. Feed down low to Blackwood. Reverse layup. Good.
She's in double figures.
And I tell you what, Riley, the move she's put on, she could score those just about against anybody. The footwork she's portrayed down there. Bird with it. Stops, pops from the elbow, won't go. Thornton with a rebound. Right-handed off the glass, up and in, good. That'll get Perry County the scoring column here for the second half. Long going to come in, going to get Howe. Perry County under their 2-2-1 press. Blackwood with it. Long cross-court pass down to Jones. Jones hands it off to Long. Long's found a seam, going to drive in. She's going to get fouled. Blackwood goes down after that, and Riley's slow to get up.
I think she may have stepped on somebody's ankle as she took that ball and tried to go to the basket with it. Come down on somebody's ankle.
Hey, she got to shake it off. She's our leading scorer.
Oh, yeah, she's 11 of our 27.
Yeah, but Coach Jean will get her out as Ellie Lou Mason will check in. Lob to Schaefer. Now out to Ellie Lou for three. She'll let that one go, and she'll bury it. Oh, they're going to say just a long two. I'm glad to see Ellie Lou catching it and looking at the rim to score.
But, Clint taking her out, Riley, that is. We got a trainer nowadays, so we can get her checked out over there.
Right. Long goes down hard. Give it to Bird in the corner for three, and she'll bury it. Can't leave Kaylee Bird open. And she'll bury that three. Brian, I think you got somebody like Kaylee Bird out there. Whoever's got her, you don't go help.
You can't help off her.
Long sees Ellie Lou, but she can't. Well, that's not a walk because she never had possession of it. But Ellie Lou should be kicking herself because she saw headlights.
Yeah.
Ellie Lou couldn't grab it to get control of it to shoot the wide open shot. She'll turn it over there. Summertown by 14, 3:48 to go here in the third quarter. Bird going to let another three go. Back of the iron won't fall. Place there with a rebound. She goes up. She's fouled. And if that's on Jones.
I think it's on
Schaefer.
Abby Joe. Yeah. That's Abby Joe's third. We'll see if Coach Jean wants to roll the dice or if that's who Blackwood's going to come get. Clace to the line for Perry County. She's made a couple already tonight. She can't get that one to go. And Abby Joe will take her another break as she's picked up her third foul. Blackwood seems to be okay. Riley's back in. Going to have a lane violation. It will go against Perry County.
Abby Marshall.
Ellie Lou's got it. Trying to break this press. Gives over to Long. Long crossing over. Swings it over to Busby in the corner. Now she's getting fouled. I think that should go on Clace. It'll just be the team's second on Perry County. Duncan, after getting a short break, she'll come back in for Perry County as Clace will come out. Clace just picked up her fourth. That's why she's coming out. Whew. Trying to feed down low to Blackwood, but it gets tipped from behind. Stolen away by Perry County. Thornton with it. Crossing over, top of the key. Thought about pulling the trigger. She'll hand off to Kaylee Bird. Bird hands back to Thornton. Now to Duncan. Duncan driving, stops, pops from the elbow. Won't go. Chases down a rebound. I'll tell you what. I have found Perry County's Kaylee Campbell, Hannah Jones type player because if the ball hits the floor, she's chasing after it.
Yeah, she knew right where that shot was going too. She was there when it come off the rim.
Thornton gets on the inbound as Perry County had it on the jump ball. Trying to feed down low. Jones is playing good defense there. Guarded Thornton and stole it from her. Here's Busby. Looking for seam is Ellis. She got Long in the corner all alone for three. Got it. Good penetration and kick by Ella leads to a three-pointer by Gabby Long. Summertown with its biggest lead of the contest. Feed it down to Duncan. She'll stop, pop, 12-footer, good. Ellie Lou getting stopped. We'll have to do something with it. Coach Jean, I think, is going to call a timeout. I think it should be a full. And again, folks, if you're joining us, we can't go to commercial. We're having some technical difficulties, so we're just going to stay with it. But we are going to pause our microphone so we can wet our whistle, and we'll be right back. All right, back at it here on the X Sports Network. This is Clint Brazier along with Brian Long and Timmy Kinnick.
I do like how you look down. Know we ain't got commercials. You still look down where Will would be sitting and see if you was ready to come back yet.
Habit. Long inbound, gives up to Ellie Lou Mason. She'll hand it back to Gabby. Now to Howell, who's checked back in the game. Long's got it back now. Gabby drives into the paint. Will kick it out to Ella. Ella going to drive in, tries to split the defense. Can't get the shot to go, but Ella's fouled. That will send Busby back to the foul line. Looks like Duncan's a little slow to shake that one off, but I think she's okay now. First one good by Ella. Remind everybody, stay with us. When this contest is over, we're just going to keep our stream here. We will have the festivities for the senior night events live stream for you folks at home wanting to watch it. In the corner, Kaylee Bird. Busby couldn't get the second one to go. Here comes Perry County. Bird gives it up top to Thornton. Now Duncan. Shot from the elbow, good.
It's 2 jumpers in a row right there from that spot for Duncan.
You know, she fakes that drive to the basket, and then
we have to respect
defender sag, and she just buries it. And she coming away with a steal there. Does Duncan. Duncan has him on the right wing. Trying to hold that pivot foot. Now she'll try to go to work. Good defense there by Blackwood. Makes her kick it back out to Thornton. Summertown's 2 bigs, and Schaefer and Jones set to check back in on the next dead ball. And here's Duncan. Goes behind her back. Blackwood tips it away from her, but it goes right to Perry County. Thornton gives it and gets it out to Bird. Let's see, now I think we're going to have a foul. Let's see, and I don't have a 24 on my stat sheet. But I did take a picture of the starting lineups. Let me see who that is. She must not have played at Perry County. They don't have a... Oh, excuse me. That'll be weekly, I guess, I think. Fed down low to Schaefer, who's checked back in. Puts a good pump fake on, goes up and in. Good job taking it in there on Warren, as Warren just kind of seeded that one. Summertown with a 16-point lead with 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Now Gabby Long's a little too aggressive. She's going to foul Thornton.
This game has had zero flow.
None.
No. Once you think something start going, we have 4 turnovers in a row.
Yeah, it's walks and fouls and being consistent anyways.
Warren up to Weekly, now hands off to Kaylee Bird. Point guard and sharpshooter for Perry County has it. She's going to hand it off to Thornton. 25 seconds to go here in the third. Duncan, who's had a good third quarter here for Perry County, is not going to call nothing as Blackwood tries to get through that screen. Her and Bird go down, no call. Now they're just going to say the ball goes out of bounds off of Perry County. So Kind of chaotic there, but we'll keep it. We'll take it if you're a Summertown fan. Summertown's got 13 seconds to work here before the fourth quarter, and they're going to turn it over and then get it back. Blackwood coming away with a steal, 4 seconds, and another steal by Duncan. 2 seconds, 1 second. Thank God it's the fourth quarter because I didn't know if I could call another turnover, Brian.
Oh, look at Coach Gene.
Coach Gene looks like he could eat that clipboard in half. All right, we'll pause right here on the X Sports Network. Stay with us, fourth quarter action. All right, back at it here on the X Sports Network. Summertown leads it by 16 somehow. And what we can just call an ugly one. It is senior night, so you're going to have some kids playing a little emotional. And we just give credit to this Perry County team, Brian. They have forced a lot of turnovers for the Lady Eagles.
Hey, they're really quick.
And they are getting after it. They may be struggling offensively, but they got it where it counts defensively on our Summertown squad. Blackwood having herself a night, misses the easiest shot she's had all night.
I'll say Perry County, this Perry County girls team is the quickest team we've played other than Fayetteville City. I mean, they're quick.
Yeah, and you just can't just assume you've got something secured.
No.
They're scrappy and quick.
Looks like we've gone zone here.
It's going to lead to a turnover. Busby gives it up to Long. Long's got a layup. Good.
That's 8 for Long.
Good job running the 2-on-1 break. Long and Busby finished with a basket by Gabby. Summertown in their 2-3 zone. You think this is just one of those things that we're going to keep it from getting in the middle and we're going to make them make threes because we're having a hard time securing anything rebound-wise. That's probably not the one you want to let do it, though, and Coach Gene looks mad again. As Kaylee Bird, she had 14 at – I was looking on my stat sheet from at Perry County.
She
had 14 at Perry County.
3 threes here, 9.
So with 6:49 to go, that three-pointer by Bird will turn it back to a 15-point lead for the Lady Eagles. It looks like maybe across the way, I wonder if the Perry County crew, I think that's is it Jay Perry, I think is his name, that usually does the radio. I wonder if he's having a hard time and I wonder if he had a hard time getting a connection or.
I think Porter was up there a while ago. He was looking at the phone. I don't know whether they just couldn't get internet or.
Reason number 784 why we need a new gym.
Oh, yeah. I hope you guys got a good look at that Battle Creek gym the other night.
It's nice.
Wow, it was beautiful.
We won't ever get nothing like that.
Yeah, I hope Perry County, if we do have any viewers, I know they are always so hospitable to us when we go over there, helps us set up. It looks like he's having a hard time getting a signal out. That's their radio man for Perry County. So if we have any viewers, I hope we'll try to do it justice here. Feed down low to Abby Joe. Wild one up with her left hand. Fight for the rebound. I think they're going to get Duncan fouling Long in the back.
That's tough for Duncan right there.
It looked like they were both back-to-back to me. Three-pointer by Buzz. Hadn't been eating popcorn.
There you are.
Three-pointer by Busby won't go. I don't know what that was. That's just one of them old man gasping for airs. Three-pointer, oh, my goodness, and it is the right call. They called a walk on Kaylee Bird as she shuffled her feet right before she shot that three-pointer. Here's Blackwood with it. Stops, gives out to Gabby. Open for three, too long. Thornton going to just let that one go out of bounds for Perry County. Give it back to the Lady Vikings.
Cheerleaders could have helped us out a little bit down there.
Tipped it back in.
Yeah.
Well, maybe while they're cheering.
Easy, Brazier.
What is it? You know, whenever the defender in football misses an easy interception, that's why he's on defense.
Yeah, especially he plays defense.
Heavy Joe going to tip that one out of bounds. Keep it with Perry County. I ought to not be knocking your sister who had a birthday. Is it today or is it yesterday?
Yesterday. Yeah.
It's Dana Kinnick Franks. She was a big cheerleader here at Summertown. As Duncan going to drive in the lane. Jump shot good.
Yeah, her and Mama's birthday's on the same day. My mother turned 80. I don't know if Dana wants me telling people what she turned.
In
but
the
she's
corner,
old.
Busby for three, won't go, but she does follow her shot, get a rebound, goes up. It won't go, but Ella's fouled, and that will send Ella back to the line to shoot a pair of them. Will just said, send that Perry County guy my Wi-Fi credentials. Will, I can't. He done left.
He's done packed up and left, Will.
He did like you. He gone.
Yeah.
Ella having a rough night from the line, I think, Brian.
Yep,
She needs to make this one just to be 50%, I think.
Yep.
And she can't.
She's not.
Abby Jo tries to keep it alive and tip it away, but it's going to go out of bounds. Ella misses both of those there. Give it back to Perry County. 5:20 to go. Summertown with a 13-point lead. Perry County not going away. Steal by Blackwood. Riley's on a foot race. Being chased by Thornton. Layup. Riley.
She does get her own rebound.
Too much.
Oh,
Now
and they just call a charge on her?
Foul. And that's probably a little more out of frustration.
And I don't know that was a foul.
Macy, you got a replay for us?
Yeah, fire us up, Macy.
Riley, who's had a great night, really has kept Summertown in this one, Brian.
Yeah.
The two last looks she's had have been the easiest she's had all night. She's missed both. Back to it. Perry County with it. Duncan with it in the corner. She's had a good night for the Lady Vikings. Now we're going to get a 3-second on Kaylee Bird, I guess. Summertown's got it back. Howell with it. Got Blackwood on the cut, but it's telegraphed, picked off by Case. Here comes Clace. Wider gives back out to Bird. Now Thornton, three-pointer, top of the key, got it. 10-point deficit now for Perry County. Plenty of time left. Blackwood with it. Summertown breaks the press easily. They give it back up top to Long. Long over to Hannah Jones, gets kicked by Duncan, goes out of bounds. Now Busby going to check right back in. She's going to get Jones. Long to inbound. Lobs up the high post to Schaefer. Drives in. Abby Jo going to get called with a charge. And guys, it's kind of like I said on the other end. She had the jumper, she didn't have to go into it.
Right.
Just stop, pop, and shoot it. That'll be Abby Jo's fourth. Jones will get Abby Jo. Probably see some offensive, defensive series here. So Perry County not going away, trying to trim this back to single digits on this possession. Kaylee Bird with it, left alone. She'll pull a three from Jean McBee logo. Shot won't go, but Duncan there again for the rebound. They're going to say Duncan just falls on the out-of-bounds line. Perry County fans may have a reason to be
We could have had a foul, a jump ball,
a jump ball,
whatever.
walk. I mean, there was something besides an out-of-bounds there before it happened.
Howell for three in the corner. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. Jones going to get pushed from behind. Just be the team third on Perry County. Neither team in the bonus yet. And
Be
I
her
think
fifth.
Clace, who is May not show it so much on the points column, Brian.
2 out of 4 from the free throw line.
But I tell you where she has noticed it is keeping balls alive and rebounds.
Yep.
Big presence for Perry County. Cutting in the middle is Long. Led down low to Blackwood. She will get that one to go. Good dump and give there by Gabby Long to Blackwood. She'll finish that basket.
Blackwood just needs somebody in between her and the basket to score.
Needs a tough shot.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, you remember how frustrated I get last year. Em would make all of her left-handed left-handed layups with people mauling her. She'd be wide open for the right hand and miss it. Crystal Eddy going to get a timeout. We'll stay right here with it. But we've got a good 3 minutes to go, guys. 12-point game, and as crazy as this one is,
it's
I ain't
not
nowhere
over.
near ready to call this one.
This game's not over.
That last bucket for Summertown was big. I mean, 'cause that stopped the bleeding for a moment.
Again, stay tuned with us. If you're just now joining us, this is Clint, Timmy, and Brian. It is senior night here at Summertown. We'll have all those festivities here in about, once this contest gets over with, between the games. You've got Abby Jo Schaefer, Lauren Howell, Riley Blackwood, and Hannah Jones. You've got Cole Campbell and Kurt Bertelson are our 6 basketball players. I think we're also going to be recognizing some cheerleaders and some band members as well. We'll have all that televised for you. I want to give a shout out to Miss Macy Pettis. She had to fill in for her dad, Will, our technical man extraordinaire, who makes this ship run here at Summertown on all of our coverage. But Will, a little under the weather. He set it up for us, and he had to go home. He was not feeling good.
You know he don't feel good because Will's always here.
Yeah.
Will's,
if the perfectionist is not here, he feels bad.
Yes.
He did say he may be back in between the games. So
Summertown going to come away with a turnover there off the inbound by Perry County. Here's Busby, got it now. Gives over to Gabby Long. In the corner to Howell. Summertown not even looking at a 3. They've had a couple of them. I think Coach Jean said, let's shoot some free throws and run some clock and take open shots. They give it to Blackwood. Blackwood going to give it back out. Now Busby sees a lane. Layup. Won't go. Blackwood with a rebound. Gives out to Long. Gabby. Yeah, we're not looking at threes because Gabby, she normally going to pull that trigger. Well, nobody told Ella, though. She'll bury it. 5 straight points for the Lady Eagles. Sends it back to a 15-point lead. 2:25 to go in the contest. I think we're going to get
Hannah Jones.
Hannah Jones, I guess. I couldn't tell who he was smiling at when he blew his whistle. It will be on Jones, just her 3rd. Let me say this, fellas. If Hannah Jones had 2 going into the second half, and that was just her first one in this half,
yes.
Referees let them go.
Yeah.
Oh, gets tipped around, deflected. Duncan and Blackwood and Busby all trying to tie it up.
Ball's going to be called a jump ball.
Long couldn't get the referee to hand her the ball, so Perry County will go get it. Thornton for 3. Back of the iron won't go. Rebound Jones. Jones gives over to Busby. Ella's got it now. Looking to push. Goes through her legs with Bird all over her. Fed down low to Blackwood. Riley, turnaround, runner. Can't get it to go. It was a good look there by Riley. Jones fighting for the rebound. Scrum on the floor. Going to get another jump ball, and that one should keep it with the Lady Eagles.
Hey, if all else fails, put your thumbs
up there. Yeah.
Right.
You can either
walk long inbounds. You got to find somebody. She does get it to Blackwood. Riley gets over to Howell. She'll let the 3 go. Spins in and out, won't go. Ball's going to be kicked out of bounds off of Perry County. Summertown will keep it. Try it again. Feed it in to Jones. She quickly gets it back to Gabby. Jones did a good job there, just getting enough on that to kick it out. Gabby going to stop, pop, little jumper inside the free throw line. It's good. We'll take a break with it and grab us something to drink. Hopefully it'll be our last one of this contest here on the X Sports Network. Back at it from the Eagles' nest. Summertown leads at 44-27 over Perry County. It's been a wild one. We've got 1:36 to go. Perry County will be inbounding, and here we come. That's Kaylee Bird with it for the Lady Vikings. Stops on the right wing, comes off the high screen. Three-pointer up, short. Fight for the rebound. Going to go out of bounds off of Perry County. Give it back to the Lady Eagles. Perry County going to dial up their full court pressure now.
Sure, Will's listening to us. Let's look down here and found Kim in the stands. She's making sure Macy's doing a good job. She's watching every play.
Watching her phone and the game.
Yeah, she's watching the phone and the game, so she's checking her out.
Summertown kind of spazzes out there, and they had the press broke, but then they're going to throw it in their own bench and turn it back over to Perry County.
I agree. Keep it up.
Here's Thornton with it. Off the screen by Duncan. Gets knocked down by Blackwood. Blackwood's going to pick it up, and she's going to be fouled from behind. They're going to say it's on the floor. Got a player down here for Perry County. Is that Thornton? It is.
This is where if you're Coach Edney, you come out there and you get your technical going, oh, why do you think she's hurt?
Yeah. Yeah, reckon what happened to her, ref?
So.
Because Blackwood did just bow over. Summertown crowd and Perry County giving Thornton a round of applause. She does stand up. Let's see if she can get to the bench on her own. Job by Thornton as she will take her a seat. I don't see Coach Edney's going to have to get somebody back up, and she will. That will be Carrie Bird will check back in, even though she technically didn't go check back in. I don't think the referees noticed it. So Blackwood, who was fouled on that shot, she will go to line for two. First one, no good.
Riley's really had a strong game tonight.
Yeah, I don't know how many she's got, but if you take her points away, this is the last possession ball game, Brian.
Yeah, she got 13.
Can't make you the free throw there, as Coach Jean will definitely have something to put on the bulletin board. Free throws have not been very good tonight for the Lady Eagles.
No, and you know, and this bunch has been really strong, free throw shooting team all year.
Summertown play and keep away. That's Busby with it now. She's going to be fouled by Bird. That will send Ella back to the line. Ella's had a rough night on the free throw line as well. Maybe she can get things going.
I mean, she's 2 out of 6 tonight. I mean, she's much better free throw shooter than that. 2 out of 7.
That one's short. Second one does go. Make it a 45-27 game.
It don't feel like it. It don't feel like I've sat here and watched an 18-point game.
No. Will did let us know he will start a new stream after the senior night festivities. He says he can do that from home.
Yeah, well, he probably can, but none of us can. Macy can't go to commercial sitting in the building, but Will can start new streams from home.
Yeah, we'll trust you.
We got you, Will. Just let Macy know what you're doing.
A lot of chaos down here as the ball was turned over 3 or 4 times. Perry County going to come back with it as Summertown can't hold on to it. Abby Jo will clear that rebound and hand it off to Busby.
Let's just hold it.
Well, I think we're trying.
Busby's going to get fouled. That should send Ella back to the line.
Ella needs these two. Get her back to 50%.
First one's good. Let me try to put the hex on her. There ain't no way she'll make this one. Hey, look at there. I still got it. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And that's how the contest wins. Summertown wins it 47-27. Brian's ready with his stats and numbers, so lead us away, Brian.
We'll just go over Summertown's real quick. Abby Jo Schaefer, 6. Ellie Lee Mason, 4. Gabby Long with 10. Riley Blackwood with 13. And and Ella Busby with 14. As Summertown comes away with, I didn't get the final score, but
47-27.
47-27. It wasn't a 20-point game. Credit to Perry County and how hard they played tonight.
Yes.
They did. They came in here ready to get after it, and they did. With that said, I think Coach Gene's got a lot of things he can look at and work on. But Brian, Timmy, our Fields and Brown Barbershop player of the game, I don't think there's any question.
Riley Blackwood.
It's got to be Riley Blackwood. I know she missed some shots there in that fourth quarter that she would love to have back and some free throws, but you take Riley out of that third quarter, and this is a different outcome.
No, that's right.
Absolutely. Well, the defense, the turnovers and stuff she created, and the rebounds she had tonight was huge.
All right, we're going to leave our microphones on. We'll be here for the senior night festivities. Macy will have those covered for you. Then we'll start us a new one getting ready for the men's contest. Stay with us here on the X Sports Network.
We would like to take this time to welcome you to a night of recognition and celebration for Summertown High School. Tonight we will be celebrating our seniors in basketball, band, and cheer. These students, along with their parents, have dedicated hours and hours of practice and play in the name of SHS basketball and Eagle Nation. We recognize each player and parent's dedication and commitment to excellence tonight. We'll start this recognition off with Mr. Chris Blackston. Chris has played in the band for the past 6 years. In his free time, Chris likes taking walks and playing the piano. Chris's favorite memory for this year is the final band competition. His plans after high school are to attend college and major in music. Mr. Chris Blackston. Next, Miss Riley Blackwood. Riley is the daughter of Herman and Leah Blackwood. Riley has played basketball for the past 7 years. In her free time, Riley enjoys working, shopping, and relaxing at home. Her favorite memory from this year has been the entire basketball season, where she has been able to share with her team. Riley is currently undecided on her plans after high school. Miss Riley Blackwood. Next is Miss Haley Brewer. Haley is the daughter of Brittany and Jeremy Brewer. Haley has cheered for the past 3 years and is currently a co-captain for the SHS cheer team. In her free time, Haley enjoys taking pictures with friends and shopping. Her favorite memory from this year was the summer practices and bonding with the team. Haley plans to attend Columbia State before moving on to cosmetology school. Miss Haley Brewer. Mr. Kurt Burleson. Kurt is the son of Kevin and Nancy Burleson. Kurt has played basketball for the past 4 years. In his free time, Kurt enjoys drag racing and spending time outdoors. His favorite memory from this year was playing in the big district game. Kurt is currently undecided on his plans for after high school. Mr. Kurt Burleson. Next up is Mr. Cole Campbell. Cole is the son of Jason and Rhonda Campbell. Cole has played basketball for the past 4 years. In his free time, Cole enjoys playing golf, hunting, and fishing. His favorite memory from this year was getting to play in big games. Cole plans to attend UT Southern to play golf. Mr. Cole Nicole Campbell. Next up is Miss Ella Reese Cornelius. Ella is a daughter of Brittany and Jared Cornelius. Ella has cheered for the past 3 years. In her free time, Ella enjoys hunting and hanging out with friends. Ella has also participated in dance for the last 13 years at Columbia Dance Academy. Her favorite memory from this year is winning All-American at UCA camp. Ella plans to attend college for a degree in business and finance. Miss Eloise Cornelius. Next up, Miss Adeline Villahay. Adeline is the daughter of Jennifer and Forrest Villahay. Adeline has cheered for the past 5 years and is currently the captain for the SHS cheer team. She is also a member of Beta, FCCLA, SGA, and senior class treasurer. In her free time, Adeline likes to spend time with her friends and family. Her favorite memory from this year is Spirit Night at UCA camp. Adeline plans to attend Columbia State and major in business. Miss Adeline Villahay. Next up, Miss Juliana Glass. Miss Juliana is a daughter of Jerry and Fred Glass. Juliana has been a member of the band for the last 2 years and is currently on the color guard. In her free time, Juliana likes reading and spending time with her boyfriend. Her favorite memory from this year is breaking her nose during color guard practice. Juliana plans to attend T-Camp Poet Hall for cosmetology. Miss Juliana Glass. Next up is Miss Graceland Holden. Graceland is the daughter of Rachel Howell and Brett Holden. Graceland has cheered for the last 2 years. In her free time, Graceland likes to hang out with her friends and go shopping. Graceland's favorite memory from this year is Senior Sunset and UCA cheer camp. Graceland plans to attend college to become a forensic scientist. Miss Graceland Holden. Next up is Miss Lauren Howell. Lauren is the daughter of Ray Howell and Cheryl Howell. Lauren has played basketball for the past 4 years. In her free time, Lauren enjoys spending time with her family and friends. Her favorite memory from this year was the friendships that she had and built with her teammates. Lauren plans to attend UT Southern to become a physical therapist. Miss Lauren Howell. Next up is Mr. Trenton Howell. Trenton is the son of Candace and Randy Howell. Trenton has been a member of the SHS band for the past 4 years. In his free time, Trenton likes to play video games. Trenton's favorite memory from this year is being back in the band. Trenton plans after high school to pursue either welding or truck driving. Mr. Trenton Howell. Miss Hannah Jones. Miss Hannah Jones is the daughter of Luke and Alicia Jones. Hannah has played basketball for the past 4 years. In her free time, Hannah enjoys spending time with her family and grooming dogs. Her favorite memory from this year was spending time with the group of girls she has played with. Hannah plans to attend Freed-Hardeman University to play softball and become a NICU nurse. Miss Hannah Jones. Next up is Miss Abby Jo Schaefer. Abby Jo Schaefer is the daughter of Brian and Kendra Schaefer. Abby Jo has played basketball for the past 7 years. In her free time, Abby Jo enjoys shopping, club volleyball, and thrifting. Her favorite memory from this year was Coach Gene drop kicking a basketball during practice. Abby Jo plans to play volleyball in college and pursue videography and sports media. Miss Abby Jo Schaefer. Lastly, Miss Molly Claire Stevens. Miss Molly Claire is not able to be with us tonight, but we want to recognize her and ask for continued prayers and support to be sent her way. Molly Claire is the daughter of Meg and Stevens. This is Molly Claire's 3rd year cheering. In her free time, Molly Claire likes to design charcuterie boards and baking. Her favorite memory from this year is winning the season opener against Lawrence County and beating them at home. Miss Molly Claire plans to attend culinary school at UNA. Miss Molly Claire Stevens. Family, friends, and fans, let's give these seniors one more round of applause and wish them